Let's let the teams out and they come out of the locker room to get on the ice. We'll have a 3-minute warm-up period and then we will get this game started. I do apologize for yesterday's technical issues. If they continue today, well, tough. There's not much I can do about them. I'm trying to figure it out, but you know, there were a lot of updates and I'm still working on it. Hopefully we've got it working this morning. You know, it would really help if I plugged my microphone in. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Queen City Royals versus the Junior Hurricanes. We are in Invisalign Arena in Wake Forest, North Carolina, home of the Carolina Hurricanes. This is the Carolina Hurricanes practice facility for the NHL. This is also, I believe, the home rink for the Junior Hurricanes. It is the rink for the Junior Hurricanes juniors team. Referee just let the team on. Royals coming out onto the ice now. Hurricanes coming out of the bench, and they're coming straight on through the door on the far side. Teams will get a 3-minute skating and shooting warm-up period, and then we will get this game started in just a few moments. 2-minute warm-up period has not officially started, but we are just about ready to go. I hope everyone can hear me today. I'm hoping that we fixed all the issues. But obviously we'll see. Let me know if it's not, and I will try to get it fixed, but not much I can do about it if it is not working correctly. As they are playing music, I will be muted when I do not have things to say. So hopefully everyone can hear when I'm talking, and we don't have to worry about yesterday's problems. As I said, 3-minute warm-up period. Well, clock still hasn't started yet, but we will see. So hopefully everything's working right, and we'll get through the 3-minute warm-up period and see everybody again. Royals are the away team today. They are wearing their white uniforms today. The Canes are the home team. They are wearing their black uniforms today. Royals will start the game moving from left to right. The Canes will start the game moving from right to left. There's about a minute and a half left of the warm-up period. So we will see everybody after that. that is going to do it for the warm-up here. We'll get their pregame huddle at the net, collect all the pucks, their last-minute pep talks, and then we will get this game started in just a moment. With Bruno and Sealy on defense, Heller as usual in net. Canes getting there, starting to line up out. I don't know names, so I will be calling them as I see them. They have nice contrast on jerseys, so we will call it as we can. Teams are ready, and the opening draw is won back by the Canes to the near side. Played forward past Sawaka, turned around by Johnson immediately. Sawaka chips it past the defender, and then goes to recollect just inside the zone. Puck knocked towards the blue line, held in by Hireman. Given to Sawaka. Sawaka moves the puck to the near side. Skates forward. Good puck, tight angle shot on net, and scooped up by the goalie, who hangs on. Draw will be to the King goalie's glove side after cover. No changes for either team. Johnson takes the draw. Draw one back into the corner by the Canes. Played up the near side. Bruno steps forward, holds, gives the puck to Sawaka on the boards. That bounced away from her and is collected by the Canes. Bounced back to the boards. Canes will collect and straight up the middle, passed out. Intercepted by the Royals. Sealy's weak pass bounced off of the leg of Humphries. Now collected by Bruno. She dumps the puck ahead. Sawaka chips it through, and the Canes will collect that center. Sawaka over the pressure. Puck bounced off the far boards into the Royal zone. Slowed down by Bruno. Bruno backing up. Out of control. She gets her pocket pick. That is backhanded towards the net. It goes wide to the near side. Sealy collects. Her pass towards Picard is into the body, and the Canes player fell down on the puck. Puck tipped into the corner. Canes get to it first. Ironman and the Canes player colliding, both falling down on the play. Puck shoveled forward by Sealy, and then shot on net where Heller sticked it to the backboard. Play on the inboards. Bruno steals the puck and moves to the near side. Bruno, pressured by the Canes. She gives the puck to Picard. Picard turns up the near side, runs into number 8, and the Royals wind up offside on the play. Draw will be on the near dot. No, draw will be on the far dot, just outside of the Canes zone, in front of the Canes bench. Trey can't win the draw. Shot to the near side, and that came over the line with Trey still in the zone, so the play is offside again on the Royals. Draw in the same spot in front of the Canes bench. Trey wins the draw to the far side. Canes tip it back to the middle. Picard gets under the stick of the Canes player, and the puck drifts through to the near side. Trey picks it up, steps into the zone, moves between the defenders, still with it, shot! Swallowed by the goalie, who does not give up a rebound. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side in the Canes zone. Trey, Picard, and Shannon as the forwards with Schumacher and Bible on the bench. Draw one back by the Canes into the corner. Buckley overskates the puck. Picard slows things down. Puck winds up behind the net. Dump to the far side. Slowed down by Shen. Canes moving up. Outlet pass blocked by Shrey. Bounce to a Canes stick. Now played to the near side. Matthews collects and dumps the puck across the ice into the far corner in the Royal zone. Bible back to within. Puck bouncing in the air. Shrey moves it forward and Shen collects. And there's a delayed penalty on the Canes. And they're going to call one of the Canes for a high stick. So the Royals to go on the power play early. Draw will be in the Canes zone on the near side dot. power play unit for the Royals is going to be Sawaka, Picard, Sealy, Bruno, and Sray. Minute and a half power play. Sray wins the draw to the near side. It was in the ref skates. Drop to Bruno. Bruno's shot is over the goal. Puck bounced to the far board. Canes get to it, hammer it out of the zone, and tipped all the way down into the Royals' end. Bruno back into the corner. She collects, moving behind her net, pressured by the Canes forward. Bruno moves to the near side. She loses the puck. Pass forward by Sray to Sawaka. Sawaka moves up with Picard to her left. Sawaka into the zone, heading to the near side. Shot! Gloved by the goalie, who hangs on. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side again. Royals making some changes. It will be Thomas, Hireman, Bible, Johnson, and Sawaka now. Johnson to take the draw. She wins it to the near side, then goes to collect. She gives the puck to Bible at the point. Bible steps to the circle. Shot is going to go well wide into the far corner. Thomas to collect there. She centers. That is hammered away, and that gets through Hireman at the point. Hireman retreats, plays the puck to the middle of the ice, collected by Johnson. Johnson moves back to the Canes zone. Played to the middle, broken up by the Canes defense. Puck bounces to Hireman. Hireman plays it forward. That was tipped wide of the goal. Battling behind the net. That was sent on net by Sawaka. Puck played to the near side. Bible holds. That shot is off of the shoulder and on net and covered by the goalie, who does not give up a rebound. Draw will again be to the goalie's glove side. 11:39 left in the first period with 25 seconds remaining in the man advantage for the Royals. Johnson takes the draw. Draw control to the near side by the Canes. Johnson with a whack there. That was not called. Thomas comes over the puck, sent out of the zone, and that gets through Bible. Hireman racing back for it. She's going to get there first. She breaks up the play, gives it to Thomas on the near boards. Thomas runs into a Canes player and now tipped out, and Shin charges down. Shin gets her stick lifted and knocked off the play. Puck played up the far side. Broken up by the Canes, played back out to neutral. That is hammered in. Now dumped forward. Canes control in their own zone. Picard charges forward on the forecheck, but it's played away from him to the near side. Shin breaks the play up. Puck played back out to neutral territory. Canes hammer the puck to the near side boards. Now dump it in. That is tipped forward by Sealy. It is pushed out of the zone. Play on the far side boards. Sealy collects with Shin to her right. Sealy dumps the puck ahead, intercepted by the Canes. Played back through the boards and held in by Picard. Picard floats the puck across the ice. Shin over. She's not going to get there in time, but the Canes mishandle the puck. Puck bounces Sray. Stray's shot goes off the pipe and played to the far side. Now pushed to the near side. That's going to get past everybody, and the Canes had a cherry picker behind. Bruno racing back. She breaks up the play. Shot gloved by Heller with a big rebound. Puck played to the near side, held in, shot in. Heller kicks that aside, and now collected by Sealy. Sealy pushed the puck up the far side, held by the Canes at the point. That is shot into the ref's legs. Dumped to the middle, hammered behind the net by Bruno. Canes push the puck back behind the net, pressured by Sealy. Sealy blocks the puck into the air, then gets the puck free. It drifts towards the net, and now collected by Sray. Sray turns up the middle of the ice. She's pressured by two Canes. She gives the puck forward to Picard. Picard gets the puck out of the zone, and then it's tipped away from Shen. Canes collect at the blue line, dumped up the near side. Bruno chips it forward. That will get out of the zone. Canes have to retreat. They pass it into the zone, and they will be offside on the play. Draw will be on the near dot, just outside of the Royals. Thomas to take the draw for the Royals with Sawaka and Hireman. Canes win the draw back. Buckley dumps the puck in, and that was called offside by the far side ref. Draw will again be on the near dot, just outside of the Royals zone. Draw one forward. Sawaka can't get a stick on it. Second effort dumps the puck ahead. That bounced off the body and will roll on target. Well, just off target, and the goalie will cover the loose puck with everybody heading her direction. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side in the Canes zone. Thomas, Sawaka, and Hireman as the forwards with Schreiber and Bible on the fence. Puck one towards the goal by Thomas. We'll count that as a shot. and the goalie covered the puck off the draw. Puck left on the dot. Thomas turns the player away. Puck bounced towards the net, pushed wide by the Canes defenders. Collected by Hireman behind the net. She shovels that towards the front. That was blocked back behind the goal line by the goalie. Canes collect on the far side, pressured by the Royals. Bounce to the point. Stepping in, Bible floats it forward, and that just missed. Play pushed into the far corner. Bible collects there. She plays it forward. That is broken up by the Canes, hammered out of the zone at the near point. She collects that center, dumps it forward for Soroka. Soroka collects, moves in, takes a shot. That goes off the outside of the cage. Puck played forward on the near side. That will come out to neutral where Schumacher controls. Schu holds just inside her blue line. Chip forward. That will bounce to the Canes blue line, and then Picard hammers it into the zone, but can't keep it there. Puck dumped down. Shin gets to it at her own blue line. She curls back to the near side, gives the puck to Picard. Picard moves into the Canes zone on the near side. Shot off the leg, bounces to Shin. Shin can't hold on to the puck. It is cleared by the Canes defenders behind the net and around to the far side. Seeley steps forward and misses the poke. It comes over the line. Picard pressuring on the far side. Puck bounced into the Royals end where Bruno slows things down. Bruno lobs the puck forward, tips ahead. Johnson can't hold on to the bouncing puck. It is played up the near side boards and then tipped into the zone. That will be stick wide by Heller. Seeley battling now in the far corner in her own end. She pushes the puck forward. That is slowed down by the Canes. Shot off the outside of the netting. Now collected by Johnson. Johnson can't get the puck to Picard. That's intercepted by number 20 for the Canes. Puck left behind in the circle. Hammered towards the middle. Broken up, and Bruno turns to the near side. Bruno lobs the puck ahead. That will get to the blue line, but not out. Battle at the point now. Cleared forward by Picard. Picard pressured from behind. She sends the puck to Shin in the middle. Shin gets pickpocketed and then shoved off the play. Puck still in the zone. Johnson hammers it forward. That's collected by the Canes in the middle of their zone. Canes move up the near side. Step into the Royals end. Shot blockered aside by Heller. Puck cleared forward on the far side. Held in by the Canes. Dumped back to the inboards. That is pushed behind the net by Bible. Collected in the near corner. Knocked back low. Bible battling on the inboards. Tipped into the corner. Soroka forward or back to pressure. We are still in the corner. Soroka wins the battle, and I think they just called Bible for a cross check. Excuse me, they called Johnson for a cross check. So the Canes to get their first power play opportunity of the game. 7:01 left in the first period. Johnson goes to the box. Penalty kill unit is Stray, Schumacher, Bible, and Hireman. Puck won back by the Canes, but it comes out of the zone. Canes have to go back to their end of the left. Hireman tips that puck off the pass, and it goes into the Canes bench. Draw will be on the dot just in front of the Canes bench. Stray battles for it. It is now won back by the Canes. Canes turn it to the near side. That will be collected by Matthews. She shovels it into the zone. Schumacher misses the poke and then gets dumped for her efforts. Outlet pass blocked by the Canes on the far side. Royals battling there. Puck hammered forward. Held in at the point. Shot blocked by Stray. Bounces and still held in the zone. Stray blocks another shot, and that is still in. Shot from the near point is collected by Bible behind the net. She rattles it to the corner. Buckley charges in. Her centering feed goes all the way into the far corner where Stray collects. Stray can't get the puck forward. It is dumped behind the net. Collected by the Canes in the corner. Canes move in front of the goal line. Tight angle shot. Misses the net. Bounces all the way to the near side. Collected at the point. Buckley turns. Shot is blocked by Heller. That got through all the bodies. Played forward by Hyman. Held in and now bounced to Stray. Stray gets the puck out of the zone. Royals. And that is played back in. Canes are offside. And a fortunate just to center offside call, as that could have been pulled all the way back for intentional offside. Draw will be at center after the offside call. There is 21 seconds left in the man advantage for the Canes. Draw one back by the Canes to the near side. Played forward away from Picard. Canes dump it into the zone. Seeley intercepts, dumps it back out. That will go all the way down, but not far enough for icing. Collected by the Canes behind their own net and moving to the near side now. Picard steps forward to pressure. They skate around her, move into the Royal zone. Turned wide by the Royal defense. And shot is swallowed by Heller, who does not give up a rebound. And that is the end of the power play. Teams back to full strength. Draw will be to Heller's glove side after the cover. Card, Johnson, Shen, Seeley, and Bruno are the line out. Draw one back by the Canes. Shot is in at Card's body. It bounced to the blue line and not out of the zone. Turned back up the near side. Canes turn the circle. Block towards the net, and Heller gets on top of it and gets a very fast whistle from the ref. Draw will again be to Heller's glove side, so that will count as a save. It will be Thomas to take the draw. She can't get over it. Canes win the draw. That is floated towards the net and bounces behind to the far corner. Canes collect there. Played up the middle. Thomas stands on the outlet pass. Turning forward, Shu blocks the puck away and then shoulders the player out of the play. That is slowed down by Bible in front of the net, and Heller reaches out and covers. I don't think that one was quite on target, so I'm not counting that as a save, but it was pretty close. Draw will be to Heller's glove side again. Draw controlled by the Royals, tipped forward but not out by Soraka. Turned back deeper into the zone by the Canes. Battle on the near side board. Bible knocks the puck away, and then Thomas collects the loose change. Puck played to the far side net, bounced past the defender out of the zone. Soraka charges forward. Puck comes free. Played forward by Thomas, and Soraka moves into the Canes zone. Soraka on the far side. She steps around the defender, curls back to the front. Shot blocked by the goalie. Puck played to the far side boards. Canes dump it up the middle, and that will be collected by Schumacher in her own zone. She dumps it back out to neutral territory. Collected by the Canes, broken up by Soraka from behind, poked forward, tipped into the zone now, and Bible into the far corner to collect. Bible shovels the puck ahead to Hireman. Hireman hammers the puck forward. That will be held in by the Canes at the point. Bounced into the circle, broken up by Bible, held in the high slot, and that was off of the card, and she gets pickpocketed trying to get forward. Collected now by Stray. Stray moves up the near side with the card to the left. Stray centers it. Card collects, moves to the near side, holds, moves, and stuffs it into the goalie's logo. And the goalie does not give up a rebound. Picard tried to outweight the goalie there, and the goalie just stayed square and won that battle. Draw one back into the corner by the Canes, hammered up the near side boards. Collected and now moving up the near side. Canes skate into the Royal zone on the near side. Bruno slows things down on the boards. Battle in the corner. Puck held there. Chip back up to the half boards. Turns back to the corner, and Picard blocks that and hammers the puck forward. Picard and Shen now 2-on-1 into the zone. Picard on the near side. Holds. Shoots, and that was off of the goalie's stick. Puck played on the far side. Knocked down by Shen, but it will bounce out of the zone. Charging forward up the near side. Canes collect. They deep. And Heller sticks that to the far boards. Seeley dumps the puck ahead. That's intercepted by the Canes, who step back to the middle. Seeley kicks the puck free, and it winds up on Shen's stick. Shen turns up the far side, runs into the Canes player at point. Canes fan on the shot, and the puck is sent in where Bruno slows things down. Bruno's outlet pass bounced by the Canes to the boards. Held there. Canes dump it back up the far side. That will go behind the net. Johnson moving back to pressure. She blocks the outlet pass, gives it to Picard on the near side. That was blocked by the Canes, but it winds up with Picard anyway. Shen now moves up the far side, 2-on-2 into the Canes zone. Shen overskates the puck. It winds up in the skates of the players. That's dumped up the middle, and Picard misses. Collected by the Canes. Bible breaks up the play. Johnson with a little push, and Schumacher comes back and clears things out. Hireman gives the puck to Soraka. Soraka charges up the middle. She dumps it ahead. No icing on the play. That will drift all the way to the inboard. Soraka gets to it first. Centering feed intercepted by the Canes before Hireman can get there. Thomas pokes the puck free for a second. Bible holds at the point, dumps it forward. That will be collected by Soraka. Soraka turns up the far side, holds at the bottom of the circle. Tight angle shot. Just misses. Play on the near side. sent up. Hireman blocks the outlet pass, but the second effort gets over the line. Thomas gives the puck to Bible. Bible plays the puck to the near side. 2 steps forward. Doesn't get there in time, but slows down Humphreys for the Canes. Puck rattled behind the Royals' net. Sending feed broken up by Thomas. Thomas sends it back to the inboards and then into the corner. Play broken up by Bible. She gets it forward to Hireman. Hireman can't get it through the defender. Second effort by Thomas. Bounced by the defender and still in the zone. Number 7 turns for the Canes to the near side. Moves to the middle. And then the back door play connects. And the Canes are going to score first. And it is now 1-0 with 1:33 left in the first period. Canes with sustained offensive pressure, and it works out for them. Draw one back by the Canes. Picard blocks the lead pass. Lee collects off the board. She tries to get it ahead. Dumped forward by the Canes. That got through Bruno and all the way down into the end of the Royal zone. Bruno moves behind her net. She shovels the puck forward to Shen. Shen runs into a Canes player. Canes regain control. Turning in the far corner. Drop to the top of the circle. Shot goes wide of the net. Bounce to the near boards. Picard goes to collect. She plays it forward. That's tipped out by Stray. Stray gives the puck to Shen. Shen up the middle of the ice. She moves into the Canes zone on the far side. Shen runs into the Canes player. Centering feed, but only Black Jersey there. Pushed up and out. Bruno breaks up the play at center. And then Picard races back. She dumps the puck ahead. That's collected by the Canes just inside the blue line. Played forward. Picard intercepts. Gives the puck to Stray. Stray into the Canes zone. She slows things down. Shot. Just misses the far pipe. Play on the far boards now. Push to the point. Shen's jump in attempt was off of the leg. Bounce forward and still in the zone. Stray gets the puck swept away from her to the near side boards. Bruno breaks the play up. Stray pokes it forward. Plays it into the zone and the Canes defense collects. Played up the middle. That is through everybody. Hireman slows things down and then given away. Bruno recollects, curls to the outside on the far side and dumps the puck out of the Royals' end. Canes collect at the blue line. Played forward to the near side. Tipped into the zone. And Schumacher will go into the far corner to collect. Schu hammers the puck around to the near side. That gets past Johnson. And that is going to do it for one. End of one. Score is 1-0 to the Canes. Back after the intermission. Getting ready for the second period. Teams switching sides. Royals in white will be moving right to left, and the Canes in black will be moving left to right. Royals will start the period with Samantha, Thomas, and Hireman as the forwards, with Schumacher and Bible on defense. Draw controlled back by the Canes, played up the far side. Canes skate into the Royal zone. Broken up by Thomas, bouncing puck, recollected, tight angle shot, blocked by Heller. Moving to the near side, stuff attempt is in the equipment, and Heller gets the cover. Draw will be to Heller's stick side. One back by the Canes. Shot from the high slot, broken up by the Royals. Hireman plays the puck across to Sawaka. Sawaka overskates the puck. She gets pickpocketed, and the Canes turn back into the Royals' end. Canes move to the middle. Shot from distance, smothered by Heller, who does not give up a rebound. Draw will be to Heller's glove side. Scrum off the draw, tip back to the point by the Canes. That is broken up by Bruno on the shot attempt. Bruno plays it to the boards, and that is pushed out of the zone by Picard on the far side. Canes collect, that is tipped forward and then knocked back. Picard charges forward on the forecheck. Canes collect in the far corner. Picard steals behind the net, moving to the front. Stuff attempt does not go. That is sent towards the front. Follow-up shot by Johnson goes on net, and the goalie collects and hangs on. 14:05 left in the second. Draw will be to the Golden's stick side. Johnson, Picard, and Shen as the forwards, with Bruno and Seeley on defense. Draw one back into the corner by the Canes. Pushed up the near side. That is tipped towards the middle. Picard blocks the outlet pass. She tries to regain control. Succeeds in doing so. Shot gloved by the goalie, who hangs on. Draw to the goalie's glove side, controlled into the corner by the Canes. Sawaka charges forward, pressuring behind the net. That is centered up the middle by the Canes, but no white jerseys there. Seeley breaks up the play at the line. It is initially held in the zone, now bounced out, and the Canes move into the Royals end. Shot gloved by Heller, who hangs on to it. Draw will be to Heller's glove side. Stray takes the draw. Scrum off the draw, now controlled by the Canes. Pushed to the high slot. Tipped forward and now controlled by Stray. Stray pressured by the Canes. This is jumped out of the zone. Bounced back in. That is offside. And now the whistle blows. Draw will be on the near dot just outside of the Royal zone. Stray, Hireman, and Sawaka as the forwards, with Bible and Schumacher on defense. Canes getting their line change out for this draw. Draw one back by the Canes, hammered across the ice. That will be collected by number 23, who dumps it forward into the Royal zone. Broken up by Schumacher. That got through the defender and out. Slowed down, coming in front of the benches. Turned up the far side. That is not held in by Thomas at the line. Played forward by the Canes on the far side. Broken up by Hireman and now controlled by Schumacher. She holds. Shoots the puck across the ice. That will come out of the zone. Collected by the Canes. They run into Hireman coming into the zone. Play broken up. Hireman turns the puck to the boards. Now controlled by Bible. Back into the corner. Bible curls away. Plays the puck up the near side. Broken up by the Canes. Dumped back. This will go behind the net. Schumacher into the far corner. She dumps it forward. That is collected by Picard. Picard and Hireman now moving 2-on-2 towards the Canes zone. And that is overskated by Hireman. Played across the middle. Picard turns to the far side to pressure. Canes dump it into the Royal zone. Picard slows things down and tips things back out of the zone. Now collected by Thomas. Thomas forward with Picard and Chen. Thomas gets her pocket pick. Puck played forward by the Canes. Dumped into the zone away from Schumacher. This will rattle all the way behind the net. Who moves to the near corner, pushes the puck forward. Slowed down by the Canes. Bounce back behind the net. Bible wraps it to the far side. That is out of reach of Picard's. She slows things down at the point, reaches back, shovels it forward, and Shin can't get it out of the zone. Played into the slot, broken up by Picard, pushed forward, and that will come out to neutral. Canes have to retreat and get back on side. Puck dropped through the blue line, shot forward away from Thomas. That's going to miss everybody, and make it for an icing. So this will come all the way down to the Canes end, and will be to the goalie's glove side after the icing. Johnson, Hireman, and Sawaka as the forwards, with Seeley and Bruno on defense. Scrum off the draw now, one back into the corner by the Canes. Dumped up the far side boards, played towards the blue line, held in by Bruno. Canes player fell down on the puck. Johnson hammers at it, and it is in the Royals bench. Draw will stay in the zone. So draw will be to the goalie's glove side. Johnson to take the draw with Hireman and Sawaka. No changes for the Royals. Draw one towards the corner. Shot taken by Sawaka, goes off the goalie and played to the near side. Pushed now to the middle. Charging into the Royal zone. This will be dumped in. It goes wide of the net. Recollected off the inboard. Sealy keeps it behind the goal line. And now Johnson collects in the far corner. She gives the puck to Sawaka. Sawaka tips it past the defender. 2-on-1 developing for the Royals. Sawaka and Hireman into the zone. Sawaka forward shot. Gloved by the goalie, who hangs on. Draw to the goalie's glove side after the cover. Canes getting their defenders out onto the ice. Royals change. Trey wins the draw towards the middle. Poke forward. Canes jump on the loose puck first. Picard battling. She knocks the puck into the near corner in the Canes zone. Puck bounces across the ice. Canes will collect off the far side boards. Shin over the pressure. Puck dumped away from her. She collects in neutral. Dumped forward. Dashed ahead by the Canes. Now moving into the Royal zone. Drop towards the point. Picard pressuring the puck to the outside. Curling towards the middle. Shot. And then blocked by Heller with 2 saves in a row. Puck played into the near corner. Bible breaks the play up. She moves behind the net and now cuts up the ice. Bible moving with speed up the middle of the ice. She cuts to the near side, steps around the defender. Bible moves, centers, and that is under the goalie. It's loose, and the goalie pulls it back. Puck still loose. And now the goalie has it somewhere in the equipment. That was a fantastic stand by the goalie there to keep that out. The puck was loose and players were whacking away at it. The goalie eventually got on top of it and froze the play. I don't know if there were any other true shots before the first or after the first one. But the goalie kept everything out and no one was able to get a hold of it. Thomas to take the draw to the goalie's stick side. One back into the corner by the Canes. Pressured by Sawaka. She slows things down behind the net. She wins the puck, but loses it in the circle. Hammered back to the backboards by the Canes. Thomas blows a tire on the play. Now up the pressure. Played up the near side. Hireman slows things down. She dumps it back into the corner. Sawaka moves there to pressure. Puck played up the near side by the Canes. Broken up by Thomas. To a side in the corner. Sawaka turns with it. She moves behind the net and loses the puck coming around. Puck blocked to the near side. Broken up and comes out of the zone. Bruno collects that center. Bruno retreats into her own zone. She lobs the puck ahead. That's blocked down by Sawaka, who steps into the Royal zone. Sawaka moves in. Tight angle shot is going to be smothered by the goalie, who sits down on the puck and freezes the play. Oh no, it was in her glove, but she fell down after the count. Draw will be to her glove side with 9:39 left in the second. Wins the draw back. Picard gives it to Bible in the middle. Bible's shot doesn't go on target. Johnson centers. That is steered away by the Canes. Puck winds up in Johnson's skates. She whacks it free. Then gives it back to Johnson. Johnson couldn't hold on to it. Canes move it behind the net. Johnson steals there. Shovels it in front. That bounced forward, and Zavitz breaks up the play. Bible can't hold the zone. Bible turns to the near side. Shovels the puck ahead. That is played back out to neutral by the Canes. Broken up by Bible, and Chin collects. Chin back into the Canes zone. She overskates the puck, bouncing puck, pushed forward. Chin dumps it ahead. That's blocked by the Canes and then hammered out of the zone at the near point. Foot race for the puck now. Schumacher races back. She wins the battle, knocks the puck to the boards, and Bible collects. Bible, her outlet pass is blocked. Schumacher tries the middle of the ice. That bounced off a Canes player out to neutral. Pushed up the middle. Blocked by Picard initially. Now Johnson gets on the second one, and Shu hammers the puck back out of the zone. Canes collect in their own end. Picard forward to pressure. That is tipped by Johnson. Knocked back out of the zone by Schumacher, and Shin collects out of blue line. Shin charges up the near side into the Canes zone. Shin shouldered off the play on the boards. Play pushed back up the near side. Trey slows things down. Canes move to the middle of the ice. Lob the puck in. That will go wide of the net to the corner. Sealy back. Canes win the foot race. Move to the near side. Turning in the corner, Canes move to the slot. That shot is blocked by Sealy, Skate, and Shin now collects, moving up the near side. Shin and Soraka 2-on-3 into the zone. Shin moves in on the near side, takes a shot, and that is just going to be scooped up by the goalie, who does not give up a rebound. 8:03 remaining in the second period. Draw will be in the Canes zone to the goalie's stick side. Stray to take the draw for the Royals with Hireman and Soraka. Draw one back to the corner. Canes hammer it behind the net to the far side. Broken up by Bruno. Bruno gets a stick on it, tips a pass to the defender, and then gets taken down. No call there. Stray picks up the puck, tight angle shot, blocked behind the goal, played towards the front. Held in by Bruno. That shot was blocked in front, didn't make it to the net. Stray collects in the far corner. She centers. That is tipped on net by Soraka, and the goalie will cover. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side. Stray wins it towards the middle. Hireman blocks the outlet pass. Canes now settle things down. Played up the middle. Broken up by Sealy coming over the blue line. Sealy steals the puck, shoveled forward on the near side. Hireman can't get it through the Canes defender. Second effort bounced into the zone and now hammered across the ice and down. Bruno racing back. She will get there before it gets to the icing line. Moving behind the net, she cuts past the forecheck, shovels the puck ahead. That would be held in. Bounce to Sealy. Sealy plays it out of the zone. Canes recollects. Soraka misses the puck, and the puck winds up in front of the Canes bench. Dumped in. And the Canes were offside on the near side of the play. Draw will be on the dot just in front of the Canes bench outside of the Royals zone. There is 7:04 left in the second period. Thomas is taking the draw. She wins it to the near side. That bounced off a skate and now handled into the zone. Bible back to the near corner. He plays it ahead. That's blocked by Zavis. Sending feed. Shell knocked down by Schumacher. Played forward. Shin knocks it across the ice to Picard. Picard scoops and then dumps the puck down, and that's going to go all the way for an icing. Draw will be to Heller's glove side after the icing. Thomas to take the draw for the Royals. 1 to the middle. Royals shot is blocked by a stick and bounces into the near corner. Royals get to it first, controlled by the Canes. Played back into the corner. Bible battling for it there with Thomas. Puck knocked behind the net. Canes had a player there. Play comes all the way across. That did not connect with anybody in front. Bible shovels the puck ahead. That was off a stick. Bouncing puck held in by the Canes. Turned to the near side. That was dumped through and now broken up by Schumacher. Schumacher moves behind the net. Moves the puck to the far boards. That took a soft bounce. Picard can't get the puck out on the initial attempt. Second effort bounces through the defense and out to neutral. Shen charges forward. Puck played away from her to the near side and the Canes back into the zone. Dumped across the ice. Collected by number 20 for the Canes. Picard battling in the corner. She wins the puck. Turns it up the far side, but out of reach. Canes slow things down on the halfway. Puck played into the circle. She collects and now moves up the ice. She gets the puck knocked away from her, but it comes out of the zone. Canes send it up the far side board. Intercepted by Picard. She dumps it ahead. Canes defense knocks it down on the near side and now controls. Shin forward to pressure. They skate past her, moving up the near side. Canes into the zone. Soraka shoulders the player down, and she is going to go for a check. Ref changed the signal over at the penalty box, so Soraka is going to go for an interference. So minor interference with 5:34 left in the second period. Johnson can't control the draw. Canes drop it back to the point. Shot by number 8. Gets through but misses the net. Hireman gets it on the far side. She plays it forward. That's held in by the Canes. Lob forward. And that gets past Heller. And the Canes score on the power play. Draw one back by the Canes. Controlled to the near side, played forward, broken up, hammered into the zone. Picard controls there. She chips it forward. That will get over the line. Sealy gives the puck to Shin. Shin gives it to Stray in the middle. Stray runs into three players. Puck swept to the near side. Intercepted by Picard, whose shot goes just over the goal. Puck played to the near side. Moved by the Canes out of the zone. Broken up by Stray. She gives the puck to Sealy. Sealy can't hold on to it. Played to the middle. And Picard misses the poke and then gets taken down from behind. No call on that. Shot is over Heller, who was down way early. Draw controlled by the Royals. That is shot in. Played by the goalie, preventing an icing. Puck outlet pass blocked by Soroka. Played to the near side. Thomas can't keep the zone. Played across. Bible intercepts at center. Played to the far side. Bible slows him down. It goes into the zone. Schumacher hammers it back to the board. Soroka chips it past the defender. And that came out of the zone, but no call by the refs, who were not in the right place to see it. Puck played in the middle, broken up by Thomas. That is tipped towards the blue line, but not out. Shot from distance will be gloved by Heller, who hangs on to this one. Draw controlled by the Canes. Shot kicked aside by Heller. Follow-up sent to the near point. Held in by the Canes. Played into the circle. Broken up by Johnson. Johnson runs into a player. Puck comes to the near side point. Held in by Buckley. Now given to Humphrey. Shin chips it forward. That will be held in again at the point. Shot from distance. Blocked aside by Heller. Puck played to the near side. Bible shoots to the head. Shin can't get it out of the zone. And second effort gets it over the line. Shin gets hammered down, and the Canes are going to go as Shin got clobbered into the boards. Royals to get their second power play of the game. See if they can get anything going with 3:44 left in the second period. Stray, Soroka, Picard, and Sealy as the PK unit. Puck one to the near side. That was played away from Sealy, so Bruno had to recollect that center. Bruno curls away from the forecheck, moves back into the zone. She loses the puck over the blue line. Puck played back to the boards. Bruno recollects. She centers. That doesn't make it through. Bruno blocks the puck away in the circle. Recollects on the near side board. She steps past one. That shot was tipped down by number 22, and the goalie scoops up the bouncing puck and hangs on. Draw will be to the goalie's stick side after the catch. 1:06 left in the power play for the Royals. Stray to take the draw with Bruno and Soroka. Stray gets the puck back. That bounced off the referee. Sealy steps forward. Puck bounces into the middle. Stray gets it to the inboard. Soroka charges in. She gets her stick lifted, and the Canes control the puck. Bounced off a leg. Sealy holds his own. Play to the middle. That will be intercepted, and now charging out of the zone. Canes move to the far side. Broken up by Sealy. She steals the puck, turns up the middle, but overskates. Played forward, that is bounced away by Stray, and then she runs into a couple of Canes players. Now collected by Picard. Picard runs into a Canes player and loses the puck. Gets the puck into the zone, battle on the near side boards. Soroka charges ahead, bumps her way through, recollects, and then dumps it up the middle, and that's between the defenders and all the way down into the Royals' end. Bruno back into the far corner in her own zone to correct. She moves to the near side. Tries to step around the pressure. Succeeds in doing so. Slightly overskates the puck now, recollects, and moves into the Cane zone on the far side. Bruno's shot is high and wide. Puck played to the near side. It bounced all the way out. Now collected by Shin. Shin shovels the puck forward. That's going to do it for the power play. Play broken up. Johnson gets shouldered down. And the Canes control on the far side. Played into the Royal zone. Broken up by Hireman. Battle on the boards. That bounced to the Canes player. It's in the skates and now kicked into the far corner. Canes recollect off the inboard. Johnson blocks the centering feed. Played up the near side. That is broken up by Shin, but the King is holding his own. Wheeler steps away with the puck. Tight angle shot. Misses the net to the far side and bounces up the far side boards. Hireman charges over. She gets a skate on the centering feed. Second effort. Sent in. And then Harris gives up just a bad rebound with one of the players in her face. And the Canes score again. Scrum off the draw, now controlled by the Canes. They step into the zone, stolen by Picard. Picard pays the puck up to Thomas. Thomas gains his own. Shot from distance will be sticked aside by the goalie. Play to the near side boards, tip forward, Bible step forward. Held initially by Picard, now turned ahead. Picard recollects. Royals tag up. Picard drops the puck to Shin. Shin plays it to the middle. Broken up by Thomas, who gets to Picard. Picard sweeps it forward, and that will trickle on net, and the goalie will cover. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side with 1:09 left in the second. Scrum off the draw, now pushed forward by the Canes. Held by She at the line. She floats it forward, and that is going to go over the goal. Puck played to the near side. Drop back to the point. Bible walks towards the middle. Shot is going to go wide to the near side. Puck played behind the net. Centering feed does not make it to the front of the net. Canes controlling the circle. Broken up by Hireman at the blue line. Tipped forward. Now bashed out by the Canes. This is going to go all the way down and just barely make it for icing off the bounce off the wall. Draw one back by the Canes. Shot behind the net. Picard gets to it first. She drops the puck to Bruno. Bruno steps in. Her shot is blocked by a body and bounced out of the zone. Seeley collects off the near side board. She gets her pocket pick. Canes into the zone. Shot off of Heller, and she dives on the rebound. By the Canes, overskated by everybody. Canes get on it. They send it on net, and Heller had to make another save. Draw controlled. Shot misses the net. Guard can't get it out of the zone. Tight angle shot blocked down by Heller, and then she will cover the rebound again. Will be to Heller's glove side this time. 4.2 seconds left in the second period. Johnson take the draw for the Royals. Draw one back by the Canes. Collected shot. Blocked by Heller, and then she dives on top of it again with 0.7 seconds remaining. They will get another draw off here. We'll see if there is time for another shot. Johnson to take the draw. And it is one back into the corner by the Royals, and that is going to do it for two. End of two. Score is 4-0 to the Canes. oppositional sides. Canes in black will be moving right to left, and the Royals in white will be moving left to right. Royals will start the third period with Thomas Sawaka and Hireman as the forwards, with Schumacher and Bible on defense. We are set to go for the third. Draw controlled back by the Royals. Played to the near side. That was out of reach. Schumacher. Kane step on it, move to the middle. Schu breaks the layup. Hammers the puck towards the boards. That is broken up by the Canes. Now played forward. Sawaka can't get the puck out of the zone. Second effort. Battle is now played forward. Sawaka charges forward. She collects it. Moving into the Canes zone. Played to the near side. Sawaka knocks off the puck. Her centering feed is blocked, and the Canes will control in the corner. Sawaka battles there. She falls down on the play. Puck played forward by the Canes, and that will come out of the zone. Played to the middle, broken up by Bible. She tips it forward. That was out of reach of Hireman. Canes trailer collects and then dumps the puck deep into the Royal zone. Two back to the near corner to collect. She plays the puck forward. That is tipped off the wall, but held in by the Canes. Centering feed blocked down by Bible, who moves up the far side. Bible cuts to the near side, runs into Sawaka. Puck that's left behind. Now played forward into the zone, but the Canes will collect in their own end. Stray charges forward on the far side. Play tipped towards the boards, held in by Shen. That is dumped deep, and Sawaka's behind, but it will go too close to the goalie, and the goalie will cover. Stray to take the draw to the goalie's side. One back by the Royals, tipped towards the middle. Card collects, tries to weave her way through, can't get through all the black jerseys, and the puck is played out of the zone. Bruno collects, dumps the puck forward on the near side. That will be collected by number 8 for the team. She plays it away from the card. Bruno steps forward, but can't hold the zone. Puck sit down, 2-on-1 developing for the Royals. Moving in, shot, smothered by Heller, now cleared out after the rebound. Played back towards the net. Collected by Bruno. That is played to the point. Held in. Shot from distance off of Stray. Stray can't get it out of the zone. She turns, runs into Picard. And the puck winds up on the near side boards. Dumped into the corner. Collected by number 88 for the Canes. He runs into Bruno. Bruno steals the puck, plays it forward. That was behind Picard. Held in by number 8, and that is bounced across where Shen will collect. Shen moves up the far side of the ice towards the Canes zone. She weaves her way through. Cuts behind the defender. Shot goes behind the goalie. Puck bounced to the near side, collected by the Canes. Held in by Johnson, knocked forward by Sawaka. Sawaka recollects in the corner. She centers, that is sticked away by the goalie, preventing a centering feed. Shin knocks the puck to the near side. Collected now by the Canes, who dump it out of the zone past Schumacher all the way down, and it will go for an icing. Draw will lead to the goalie's glove side after icing. Johnson, Sawaka, and Hireman as the forwards, with Bible and Schumacher on the defense. Draw one to the near side. Schumacher shot blocked down in front. Knocked away. Sawaka runs into a couple of players. Players falling down. Johnson gets hammered down with no call there on an obvious slash. Puck dumped between the defenders and all the way down into the Royal zone, but not enough for icing. Puck played to the far boards. Hireman can't get it through. Still in the Royal zone, battling for it. Bible collects, now turns to the middle of the ice. Bible turns on the Jets and races up the near side. Bible into the zone, trying to get around the defender. She runs towards the ref, and things get slowed down and broken up. Tip forward, that was tipped just past Johnson. Bruno collects that center. Played forward, but the Royals were still way offside on the play. And this will come back to center. Scrum off the draw, collected by Shen, who dumps it deep into the Canes zone. Canes back to collect off their inboards, played up the far side boards. That will be held in by Sealy. Sealy's shot will go on net, and the goalie sticks it to the end. Collected by the Canes, played to the near side. That bounced off of the card stick, and not held in by Bruno, and now she gets run over, and the Canes clear it out of the zone. The card steals that center. She steps back in, gives the puck to Shen in the middle. Shen shot blocked by a stick, bounced wide on the far side. Picard centers, that was blocked away by the goalie, and now tipped out of the zone on the far point. Sealy back, she slams on the brakes, moves back up the far side, that is dumped into the Canes end. Canes collect on the far side, dumped up, that is held by Shin at the point, but the second effort is tipped over the blue line. Recollected by the Royals at center. Thomas plays it forward. That gets through to Soroka. She moves into the zone on the near side. She gets knocked off the play, and the Canes dump it back out in the middle of the ice. Moving up the middle, play broken up at the Royals blue line. Sealy gets held up there. Soroka gets the puck, but she can't hold on to it. Played into the zone. She gets knocked down. Puck comes free. Hireman battling for it in the zone. Outlet pass blocked, now controlled by the Canes just outside of the blue line. Stray steps forward, steals the puck, dumps it in. Soroka steps in, tries to get around the defender. Succeeds in doing so, cuts to the front, shot blocked by the goalie. Follow-up is left loose. And the goalie gets on top of it, and one of the Royals players gets dumped, and the extra break goes after that. Draw to the goalie's stick side. Johnson taken forward the Royals. Draw one back. Shoot collects in the high slot and then gets the puck. And now charging down. Canes have half a step. And Bible races back and breaks up the play. Shoot plays it to the blue line but not out. Stepping to the middle. Canes recollect. Tight angle shot goes wide of the far pipe. Centering feed blocked down by Johnson. Puck goes behind the net to the near corner. Johnson's outlet pass blocked by the Canes. Johnson battling on the boards, gets it back to the point, and that is shot into Picard. Picard plays it forward to Shin. Shin charges ahead, but that winds up on the Canes stick. Played to the near side, broken up by Johnson. Puck winds up with Schumacher. Schumacher hammers it forward, and icing is waved off immediately, so the Canes have to play it in their own zone. Played forward, that was kicked aside by the goalie. Off of Picard's tip. Dangerous play there. Puck winds up in the skates, now played to the near side where the Canes control. Bruno steps forward, slows things down, but the puck comes out of the zone. And now number 88 charges forward on the near side. She has half a step, moves in, shot, misses the net. That went high and now held in at the far point. Dump forward, that was in the skates, now collected by Sealy. Sealy chips the puck out of the zone. Shin charges forward but doesn't get there in time. Puck played ahead, Sealy bashes the puck forward. Canes recollect just inside the blue line. Hammered up the near side. That is collected by number 88 and then broken up by Bruno. Bruno tries to play the puck forward. Second effort gets to Soroka. Soroka controls and moves up the near side. Soroka cuts wide on the near side, turning in the circle. She gets knocked off the play in the corner, and the puck is rattled up the near side. Bruno holds, takes a shot, and that is blocked down by the goalie, but she gives up a big rebound. Follow-up sent to the near side. And now played out of the zone past Thomas. Thomas tries to slow things down, but can't. Hunter gets through and dumps the puck across, but Bible will collect in her own zone. Bible gets the puck back out to neutral. Played to the near side. Thomas controls, plays it forward. Canes get back on it. The puck trickles into the Canes end. Thomas can't hold the zone. Soroka does, but the second effort is bashed past her out of the zone. And now collected by number 7. She moves into the Royal zone. 7 circles in the corner, poke free, now drifting to the middle and collected by Thomas, who hammers it out at the near point. Puck collected by the Canes at center, retreating into their own zone. Canes turn to the far side. Bible pushes the puck forward, hammered ahead by the Canes. This will go all the way into the Royal zone. Drew plays it in the corner, bashed up the near side boards, broken up on the near side by Stray. She gets it to the point, but not out. Second effort still held in the zone. Card hammers it forward. That will come out to neutral, and the Canes will collect near their blue line. Canes move across the ice, play the puck away from Stray into the zone. Bible breaks things up, and that bounces off of Bible into the Royals bench.
I think it's very exciting.
Draw one to the outside by the Canes. Played forward. Shin couldn't get on the receiving end of that. Played out in the middle where Schumacher hammers it into the far corner. Bible shovels the puck ahead. Intercepted by the Canes. Dumped behind the net to the near side. Picard races over, recollects, runs into a couple of black jerseys. Picard reaches back, dumps the puck out to neutral, and the Canes will control at center. Canes holding in neutral, played up the near side. That misses everybody, and Schumacher collects in their own zone. He shovels the puck forward. Picard hammers it into the Canes zone. Touch